had a little trip up to Edinburgh in August, and I lived there for a couple of years. So it was a kind of nice little bit of nostalgia and little journey down memory lane as I wandered about, going about my business. And it reminded me of a friend I had up there. His name was Cedar, and she was from Tibet. And she didn't know how old she was, because when her family had they were refugees from Tibet when they came through from Tibet to India, because they didn't have in their culture any the kind of notion of birthdays or counting age. So she didn't know, and so the guy who was kind of signing in, all the families were just looking at them and going, oh, I don't know, 10, 35, 36, 4, and just sort of guessing. And then their birthdays was the day that they came across the border. So there were all these Tibetans who had their birthdays on the same day, because it was just the day when they came through the border. And so when it was Cedar's birthday, and she was 35, I seem to, although she thought she was 35, it just struck me as such an odd thing not to actually know how old you are, and all the other kind of repercussions of that. I just find it fascinating that was a cultural difference, and not a thing I'd heard of before, or since